Welcome back to Tech and Trek. Join us as we journey through time, exploring the mysteries that continue to baffle and intrigue. History, as we know it, is replete with tales of the unexplained, events that defy logic and understanding. From vanished ships to stolen treasures, our world is a tapestry woven with threads of enigma. These mysteries, often shrouded in speculation and folklore, beckon us to delve deeper, to seek answers in the echoes of the past. In this series, we will embark on a quest to uncover the truth behind some of history's most perplexing events, separating fact from fiction. Prepare to be captivated by stories of the unexplained, for the mysteries that we are about to unravel are as captivating as they are chilling. The FIFA World Cup, a beacon of international unity and sporting prowess, holds a curious secret. This secret lies not on the field of play, but in the very symbol of victory itself, the Jules Rimet trophy. This coveted prize, crafted from gold and lapis lazuli, has a history as dramatic as any World Cup final. The story begins in 1966, on the eve of the World Cup in England. The trophy, put on public display at Westminster Central Hall, vanished, sending shockwaves through the sporting world. It was an audacious heist, meticulously planned and executed under the noses of security. Days turned into a week, hope dwindling with each passing hour. The fate of the trophy, a symbol of national pride and sporting achievement, hung in the balance. Little did the world know, this was just the beginning of the Jules Rimet Trophy's extraordinary journey into the annals of mystery. As investigators scrambled for leads, a breakthrough arrived from an unexpected source: a small dog named Pickles. While being walked in South London, Pickles sniffed out a package hidden beneath a hedge. Inside, wrapped in newspaper, lay the stolen Jules Rimet trophy. The nation breathed a collective sigh of relief. The thief, a small-time crook named Sidney Cugelere, was apprehended shortly after. The trophy, however, was far from safe. Its theft had exposed a vulnerability, a reminder that even the most prized possessions were not immune to the allure of greed. Years later, in 1983, the trophy vanished once more, this time from the Brazilian Football Confederation headquarters. Stolen yet again, this time it was never recovered. Rumors abound about its fate, whispers of melting pots and shadowy figures in the underworld. The disappearance of the original Jules Rimet trophy remains one of the most perplexing mysteries in sporting history. Did it meet an unfortunate end, melted down for its material worth? Or does it lie hidden, awaiting rediscovery in some forgotten corner of the world? The answer, much like the trophy itself, remains elusive. What stands, however, is a tale of audacity and loss, a reminder that even in the world of sport, the unexpected can and does occur. The Jules Rimet trophy, once a symbol of triumph, now serves as a potent reminder of the enduring power of mystery. The original trophy may be gone, but its story lives on, a testament to the enduring fascination with the unexplained. The legend of the Jules Rimet trophy, much like the beautiful game it represents, continues to captivate and intrigue us, a reminder that some stories, even without a definitive ending, continue to hold a powerful sway over our imaginations. The vast expanse of the ocean has always held an air of mystery, a place where the known world gives way to the unknown. It is a realm of both beauty and danger, where nature's raw power can turn on a dime. It is within this realm, in the year 1963, that we encounter the unsettling story of the marine Sulphur Queen. This 524-foot T2 tanker, a workhorse of the sea, embarked on what seemed like a routine voyage. Departing from Beaumont, Texas, laden with molten sulfur, her destination was Norfolk, Virginia. On board were 39 souls, men who made their living navigating the unforgiving waters of the Atlantic. The journey began unremarkably, the ship and her crew swallowed by the vastness of the sea. Days turned into nights, the rhythmic hum of the engines a constant companion to the men on board. Little did they know, their journey was about to take a turn for the inexplicable. February 4th, 1963. A day that began like any other soon transformed into one etched in maritime mystery. The Marine's Sulphur Queen, last heard from near the Florida Keys, vanished without a trace. The silence of the sea, once a comforting constant, became an ominous sign. Days turned into weeks, the search for the missing tanker and her crew intensifying. Coast Guard cutters, aircraft, and even other ships plying the trade routes joined the desperate hunt for any sign of the Marine's Sulphur Queen. The families of the missing men clung to hope, praying for their safe return. Despite the extensive search efforts, no trace of the ship or her crew was ever found. The vastness of the ocean, once a testament to nature's grandeur, now seemed like a cruel abyss, swallowing secrets whole. The disappearance of the Marine's Sulphur Queen became a haunting reminder of the unpredictable nature of the sea. From the bustling streets of New Orleans to the heart of Philadelphia, the late 18th century bore witness to the extraordinary journey of James Durham. Born into slavery, Durham defied the shackles of his time, embarking on a path that would forever etch his name in the annals of medical history. While details of his early life remain shrouded in the mists of time, we know Durham had the remarkable fortune of being owned by a succession of doctors. These men, perhaps recognizing a spark of brilliance within the young Durham, allowed him to observe their practice, tending to both the affluent and the downtrodden. This invaluable apprenticeship, coupled with an unquenchable thirst for knowledge, laid the foundation for Durham's future. By his early 20s, he had amassed a wealth of medical expertise, enough to purchase his own freedom and embark on a career that would challenge the very fabric of societal norms. The year was 1788. Durham, a free man with sharp intellect and determination, arrived in Philadelphia. This bustling city was a far cry from the world he left behind. Here, Durham would cement his legacy in medicine. Word of his medical prowess spread like wildfire. Patients flocked to his doorstep, drawn to his compassion and efficacy. His treatments, often incorporating traditional African remedies, were remarkably successful. Even Dr. Benjamin Rush, a founding father, sought his care. Despite racial prejudice, Durham remained undeterred, committed to alleviating suffering. For over a decade, James Durham thrived in Philadelphia, his practice flourishing. Then, in the winter of 1802, he vanished without a trace. The circumstances remain elusive. Some speculate yellow fever, others point to racial tensions. The search for answers continues, hoping the truth will emerge from the shadows. The vast expanse of the Indian Ocean, a tapestry woven from azure waters and whispered tales of adventure. Among them lies the legend of the Flor de la Mar, a Portuguese ship synonymous with unimaginable riches. Built in Lisbon, she was designed for long voyages and precious cargo. She bore witness to the conquest of Malacca and played a crucial role in the spice trade. Her final voyage, laden with treasures, cemented her place in maritime lore. In 1511, after years of relentless campaigning, the Portuguese forces in Malacca, led by Afonso de Albuquerque, finally subdued the Sultanate. The spoils of war were staggering, a king's ransom in gold, silver, and precious gemstones. The task of transporting this treasure fell upon the Flor de la Mar. Her holds were transformed into a glittering cavern of wealth. As the Flor de la Mar set sail, a sense of foreboding hung in the air. The monsoon season was fast approaching, its fury capable of swallowing even the sturdiest of ships. The voyage began without incident, but fate had other plans. As the Flor de la Mar rounded the tip of the Malay Peninsula, the skies darkened, the wind howling a mournful dirge. Transformed into a churning maelstrom, waves crashing against the ship with the force of 1,000 cannons, fought valiantly against the relentless fury of the storm. The sheer force of nature's wrath proved too much. The Flor de la Mar succumbed to the storm's fury, her hull ripped apart, her treasures spilling into the depths. Her final resting place a secret guarded by the ocean's depths. High in the Andes Mountains, shrouded in mist and legend, lay the heartland of the Inca Empire, a civilization whose mastery of engineering and artistry rivaled that of any in the ancient world. Their cities, carved into the very mountainsides, were testaments to their ingenuity, their temples adorned with gold, a symbol of their reverence for the sun god, Inti. The Inca, it is said, possessed unimaginable wealth, their empire a tapestry woven with threads of gold and silver. Their rulers adorned themselves with intricate jewelry, their palaces shimmering with the warm glow of precious metals. To the Inca, gold was more than just a currency. It was a sacred metal, a symbol of their divine connection to the celestial realm. But this golden age, like the setting sun, was destined to fade. The arrival of Spanish conquistadors in the 16th century, driven by an insatiable thirst for gold and glory, would forever alter the destiny of the Inca Empire, leaving behind a legacy shrouded in mystery and whispers of lost treasures. The Spanish conquistadors, led by the ruthless Francisco Pizarro, arrived on the shores of the Inca Empire in 1532, their arrival heralding a period of unprecedented upheaval and bloodshed. The Inca, despite their advanced civilization and formidable armies, were ill-prepared for the brutality and cunning of the Spanish invaders. Pizarro, through a combination of treachery and military might, managed to capture Atahualpa, the Inca emperor, holding him hostage in exchange for a room filled with gold and another filled with silver. The Inca, desperate to secure their leader's release, agreed to Pizarro's audacious demand, their people stripping their temples and palaces of their precious metals. Room after room was filled with gold and silver objects of exquisite craftsmanship, a testament to the Incas' artistic mastery and the vastness of their wealth. Yet Pizarro, driven by an insatiable greed, reneged on his promise, executing Atahualpa and plunging the Inca Empire into chaos. Despite the vast quantities of gold and silver seized by the Spanish, whispers persisted of even greater treasures, hidden deep within the Andes, beyond the reach of the conquistadors' grasp. Among the most enduring legends is the tale of Paititi, a hidden city deep within the Amazon rainforest. Paititi was a refuge for the Inca elite, where they fled with sacred relics and gold after the Spanish conquest. Descriptions vary, some depicting it as a golden metropolis, others as a mystical oasis. Countless expeditions have ventured into the Amazon, driven by the allure of Paititi and its riches. The rainforest guards its secrets jealously, with dense vegetation and myriad dangers. Perhaps one day the rainforest will reveal the truth behind the legend of Paititi. The year is 1679. The Great Lakes region of North America, a vast and unforgiving wilderness. European settlers have begun to establish a foothold, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of the lakes and the dangers they hold. From the bustling trading post of Green Bay, Wisconsin, the Lake Griffin, a sturdy sailing ship, embarks on what should be a routine return journey. Laden with furs and goods, she carries the hopes and dreams of those who depend on her safe passage. The Griffin sets sail, her crew battling the unpredictable moods of Lake Michigan. They are experienced sailors, accustomed to the challenges of these waters. Yet, as the days turn into weeks, a chilling silence descends. No word from the Griffin reaches her intended destination. Anxiety turns to despair as the weeks stretch into months. Search parties scour the vast expanse of the lake, their hopes dwindling with each passing day. The fate of the Lake Griffin and her crew becomes shrouded in mystery, a haunting tale whispered among the early settlers. The disappearance of the Lake Griffin serves as a stark reminder of the unforgiving nature of the Great Lakes. Over the centuries, numerous theories have surfaced, attempting to explain the Lake Griffin's sudden disappearance. Some whisper of treacherous storms, their fury capable of swallowing a ship whole, leaving no trace behind. Others speak of treacherous shoals, hidden beneath the surface, waiting to claim unsuspecting vessels. Could the Griffin have fallen victim to piracy? The Great Lakes, though seemingly remote, were not immune to the lure of valuable cargo. Desperate men, driven by greed, might have waylaid the ship, silencing her crew and vanishing into the vast wilderness. Then there are tales whispered around campfires, stories that speak of supernatural forces at play, legends of lake monsters, spirits of the deep, and malevolent entities capable of dragging ships to watery graves. While easily dismissed as folklore, these stories highlight the deep sense of mystery surrounding the lake. To this day, the Lake Griffin remains elusive, her secrets locked beneath the waves. The occasional discovery of a piece of wood, weathered and worn, only serves to fuel speculation and reignite the debate surrounding her fate. The legend of the Lake Griffin serves as a poignant reminder of the power of the unknown. It's a tale that continues to fascinate and intrigue, prompting us to contemplate the mysteries that lie hidden beneath the surface of our world. Though the Griffin's fate remains unsolved, her story lives on. She stands as a symbol of the fragility of life, particularly in the face of the untamed wilderness. The Great Lakes, for all their beauty, harbor a history of shipwrecks and disappearances, each a somber reminder of the risks taken by those who dared to navigate their waters. Will the Lake Griffin ever be found? Will her secrets ever be revealed? Perhaps one day, a lucky discovery will shed light on the mystery that has endured for centuries. Until then, the Griffin's story serves as a cautionary tale, a reminder of the enduring power of the unknown. The search for answers continues, driven by a desire to understand the past and to find closure for those lost to the depths. The Lake Griffin, though lost, remains a powerful symbol of the mysteries that still captivate our imaginations. In the heart of Belgium, the city of Ghent is home to a treasure of art history, the Ghent Altarpiece. Completed in 1432 by Hubert and Jan van Eyck, this monumental work of art is a masterpiece of the Northern Renaissance. Its intricate details, vibrant colors, and profound religious symbolism have captivated viewers for centuries. The altarpiece, comprised of 12 panels, depicts scenes from the Book of Revelation. The sheer scale and ambition of the work are breathtaking, a testament to the skill and devotion of the Van Eyck brothers. Among the most celebrated panels is the Adoration of the Mystic Lamb, renowned for its beauty and theological significance. However, the altarpiece's history is as captivating as its artistry. Over the centuries, it has been the target of theft, vandalism, and political intrigue. It has survived fires, wars, and religious revolutions, each event leaving its mark on this priceless artifact. But one chapter in the altarpiece's story remains shrouded in mystery: the theft of two of its panels in 1934. On a cold April night, thieves infiltrated the St. Bavo Cathedral, where the altarpiece was displayed. Their target, two panels depicting the Just Judges and John the Baptist. Working swiftly and silently, they removed the panels from their frames, leaving behind only empty spaces and a nation in shock. The theft sent shockwaves through the art world. The missing panels, valued at an astronomical sum, were integral parts of one of history's most celebrated works of art. Belgian authorities launched a massive investigation, determined to recover the stolen treasures and bring the perpetrators to justice. Leads emerged, suspects were interrogated, but the trail went cold. Theories abounded, ranging from art collectors seeking to possess the priceless panels to political motivations and even ransom demands. Yet the stolen panels remained elusive. Years turned into decades, and the case of the missing panels became one of the art world's most enduring mysteries. Despite numerous investigations, the stolen panels of the Ghent altarpiece have never been recovered. The Just Judges panel was eventually replaced with a meticulous copy, while the space for John the Baptist remains empty, a poignant reminder of the audacious theft. Some believe the panels are hidden away in a private collection, their true ownership concealed to avoid prosecution. Others speculate that they were destroyed, perhaps by the thieves themselves, fearing capture. The truth, however, remains elusive. The theft of the Ghent Altarpiece panels serves as a stark reminder of the vulnerability of even the most treasured works of art. It highlights the lengths to which some will go to possess such priceless objects, even if it means depriving the world of their beauty and historical significance. Will the missing panels ever resurface? Perhaps one day, a chance discovery or a change in circumstance will shed light on their fate. Until then, the mystery of the Ghent Altarpiece's vanishing panels continues to captivate art enthusiasts and historians alike. The vastness of the ocean has always held a certain allure, a siren's call to adventure and exploration. For centuries, intrepid sailors have answered that call, venturing into the blue unknown. But the sea, for all its beauty, can be a fickle mistress. In 1996, the Intrepid embarked on a journey from Antigua to Fort Lauderdale. On board were 16 souls, experienced sailors and eager adventurers. But as the Intrepid sailed further north, the weather began to deteriorate. The storm struck with ferocious intensity. Towering waves crashed over the Intrepid's deck. Fierce winds tore at her sails, testing the limits of both vessel and crew. Communication with the outside world became sporadic, the storm interfering with radio transmissions. Anxious families and friends waited for news, clinging to the hope that the Intrepid and her crew would weather the tempest. Days turned into an agonizing week, the storm finally abating, leaving behind a trail of turbulent seas and heavy hearts. The Intrepid, however, was nowhere to be found. The silence from the once regular radio calls was chilling, a deafening absence that spoke volumes. Search and rescue operations were launched, scouring the vast expanse of the Atlantic Ocean where the Intrepid was last reported. Planes scoured the waves, ships altered course, hoping for any sign of the missing vessel or her crew. But the search, hampered by the storm's aftermath, proved fruitless. Days turned into weeks, hope dwindling with each passing hour. The families of those on board clung to fading hopes, praying for a miracle, but the sea, it seemed, had swallowed the Intrepid whole. The disappearance of the Intrepid has left behind a void, a collection of unanswered questions that continue to haunt those left behind. What caused the once sturdy vessel to vanish without a trace? Was it simply the raw power of the storm, an unforeseen structural failure, or something more inexplicable? Theories abound, ranging from rogue waves, capable of capsizing even the most seaworthy vessels, to human error or equipment malfunction. Some whisper of the Bermuda Triangle, that infamous region of the Atlantic known for its unexplained maritime disappearances. Yet, despite extensive investigations and countless hours spent analyzing weather patterns, maritime charts, and the Intrepid's history, the truth remains elusive. The sea, a silent guardian of its secrets, holds the answers tight. The loss of the Intrepid serves as a poignant reminder of the unforgiving nature of the sea, a force to be respected, even revered. It's a stark reminder that even in this age of advanced technology and communication, the ocean remains a vast and unpredictable wilderness, capable of swallowing lives and leaving behind only questions in its wake. From the high seas and vanished ships, we turn our attention now to a different kind of mystery, one confined to the four walls of an attic room. Carl Spitzweg's 1839 painting, The Poor Poet, presents us with an enigma as tangible as the paint on the canvas, yet as elusive as the poet's next meal. The scene is one of stark poverty, a cramped attic room barely furnished, lit by a single small window. Rainwater stains streak the walls, a testament to the harsh realities of life in the underbelly of society. And in the midst of it all, our subject, the poet. His back is to us, his body hunched over a manuscript, seemingly oblivious to the cold and the damp. He is a study in contrasts, a man of words surrounded by silence, a dreamer in a world of harsh realities. The details of his life, his joys and sorrows, remain shrouded in mystery. But it is perhaps this very anonymity that draws us in. The poor poet becomes an everyman, a symbol of the struggles of artists throughout history, their lives often as obscure as their works are enduring. Look closely, and you'll notice a peculiar detail. Above the poet's head, precariously balanced between the rafters, is an umbrella. The umbrella shields the poet's writing from the leaking roof. Some see it as a symbol of hope, protecting the poet's dreams from life's storms. Whatever the interpretation, the umbrella is a key element in this enigmatic composition. Who was this poor poet? Was he a real person or a figment of Spitzweg's imagination? Sadly, the answers to these questions remain elusive. Spitzweg himself left behind few clues, preferring to let his paintings speak for themselves. Some scholars believe the painting is autobiographical, reflecting Spitzweg's own struggles as an artist in 19th century Germany. Others see it as a social commentary, a stark depiction of the plight of the poor and the marginalized in an increasingly industrialized world. But perhaps the true beauty of the poor poet lies in its ambiguity. It is a work that invites interpretation, that encourages us to project our own experiences and emotions onto the canvas. It is a timeless reminder that art, at its best, transcends the boundaries of language and time. And so the mystery of the poor poet endures, a testament to the power of art to move us, to challenge us, and to leave us with more questions than answers. Few maritime mysteries have captured the public's imagination quite like the Mary Celeste. This seemingly ordinary merchant ship, a brigantine hailing from Nova Scotia, became synonymous with the unknown when it was discovered adrift in the vast expanse of the Atlantic Ocean on December 4, 1872. The Dei Gratia, a British brigantine on a routine voyage from New York to Gibraltar, spotted the Mary Celeste sailing erratically near the Azores Islands. Captain Morehouse of the Dei Gratia, recognizing the vessel, sent a boarding party to investigate. What they found sent chills down their spines. The Mary Celeste was, for all intents and purposes, a ghost ship. Her sails were partially set, some even damaged, and her lifeboat was missing. Yet, there was no sign of the captain, his wife and young daughter, or any of the 7 crewmen. The cargo hold was mostly full, and 6 months' worth of food and water remained untouched. It was as if the crew had simply vanished into thin air, leaving behind a perfectly seaworthy vessel and a mystery that would baffle investigators for over a century. Upon closer inspection, the boarding party from the Dei Gratia discovered a scene even more perplexing. The Mary Celeste's logbook, the last entry made 10 days prior, gave no indication of distress or unusual events. Personal belongings, including valuables and navigational instruments, were left undisturbed. The ship's galley was in order, with evidence of a recently prepared meal. The only signs of disorder were a dislodged compass and a broken sword, found beneath the captain's bunk. These details, far from shedding light on the fate of the crew, only deepened the mystery. Theories abounded. Had the Mary Celeste fallen victim to piracy, despite the untouched cargo and valuables? Was there a mutiny, a desperate struggle for control of the ship? Or could it be, as some whispered, that the Mary Celeste had encountered something altogether more sinister on the high seas? The lack of evidence fueled speculation. Whispers of sea monsters, rogue waves, and even alien abduction circulated in taverns and port cities. The Mary Celeste became a cautionary tale, a stark reminder of the unpredictable and often unforgiving nature of the sea. Despite numerous inquiries and investigations, the fate of the Mary Celeste and her crew remains an unsolved puzzle. No definitive evidence has ever surfaced to explain the sudden and inexplicable disappearance of 10 souls from a seemingly sound vessel. Some experts point to the possibility of a natural phenomenon, such as a waterspout or a sudden release of methane gas from the seabed, causing the crew to abandon ship in a panic. Others suggest that a combination of human error, miscalculation, and the ever-present dangers of maritime life might hold the key to the mystery. Whatever the explanation, the Mary Celeste stands as a testament to the enduring power of the unknown. She serves as a floating question mark on the vast canvas of the ocean, a constant reminder that even in this age of technology and exploration, there are still mysteries that defy rational explanation. And so, the Mary Celeste sails on, not across the waves, but through the annals of maritime history, forever a symbol of the unpredictable nature of the sea and the enduring power of a good mystery. From stolen trophies to vanished ships, from missing masterpieces to enigmatic paintings, these 10 tales of historical mysteries have offered us a glimpse into the vast unknown that surrounds us. They remind us that for all our advancements, there are still corners of our world and our past that remain shrouded in shadow. These mysteries, whether solved or unsolved, ignite our imaginations and challenge our understanding of the world. They remind us that the human story is not always neat and tidy, that there are gaps in the narrative, questions left unanswered, and perhaps some things that are better left undisturbed. And as we've journeyed from the depths of the ocean to the cramped attic of a struggling artist, one thing has become abundantly clear. The human capacity for wonder, for questioning, for seeking answers is as boundless as the mysteries themselves. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more intriguing tales from Tech and Trek, exploring the past powered by the future.